Anything is possible. You can remove all obstacles. Anything is possible. Together we are unstoppable.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Self-Investment Academy podcast. I'm your host, Bryce Dhillon, and for all those new followers, I saw a lot of new followers last week. This is a place where you get the tools, knowledge, motivation to create the best version of yourself possible. So that can be anywhere from like health-wise, business-wise, or just anything in general to live a happy, successful, enjoyable life. Today's topic is something that I really want to talk about, but it's pretty short, but it's just kind of the main point of it is, I think, important to everyone in this world that should be doing something like this. And so this is episode 17, and let's just get straight to the topic. It's called Start Giving Back. And now, I don't understand why we don't help the ones in need. Like, there's so many different causes and issues in this world that people need help. Like, children around the world don't have a great education, don't have all the tools, even like simple things like water in so many countries they don't have. They have to walk miles and miles to get out of a well, and like just things like that. The homeless issues, and even in Canada, like from a small city I live in, Kamloops, it's pretty bad still. And even that's only 90,000 people, and it's still pretty bad here. And then Vancouver even is way worse. Like when you go down Robson Street down there, it is a sad thing to see. And like it's a reality check to everyone that we all have so much, but we give so little. And like if you're listening to this podcast right now, I'm guessing you have a phone, you have a laptop, or you have some type of audio device, and that's a lot more than a lot of people have in this world. And you kind of have to realize that you're lucky right now that you can go on the internet, you can listen to podcasts, you can go out to eat, you can do all these small things that a lot of people can't afford to, or they just can't do in general because it's not in their environment, or it's not in their location, that they can't go to a library and rent a book for free. Like that's a major thing in Canada and like America and like bigger countries, is that there's libraries everywhere. You can get books, you can do all these, but in Africa, there is no libraries. You're not getting books. The books that do come are coming from people from Canada. They're shipping them there for the children to read, but they can't read because they're not taught how to read. And it's just things like that. And well, like I think a key component in living a fulfilled life is serving others without acquiring anything in return. And that's a major thing. When a lot of people serve others or help others, they're always expecting something back. And with this topic, I want everyone to kind of get this as, it doesn't have to be your career. It doesn't have to be 40 hours a week. It just has to be a small component of your life to help those around you, give back to what around you, and just be a good person in this world. Like, there's not enough good people that are positive people that want to help people, that they see someone doing better than themselves and they're jealous or they get mad and then they don't want to help someone. Like, if someone even above me that wants help, in the, like say business-wise, above me that wants help, I'm going to help them with all my knowledge I can. I don't care that I'm not gaining anything out of it. That does not affect me at all. It should not affect you or me. It should be just how we are, that we want to help. And that's what I don't get. A lot of people don't have that. Like, I don't want to say it's not a gene, but it's just like a character. I can't even say that word, but you know what I mean? Like, some people just aren't born with that. And it's kind of crazy to see how many people are selfish and just want everything for themselves. And I know everyone can't afford to donate money or like financially support charities. You might have a family, you might be a student, like myself, being a student and starting my own business. I don't really have that much money that I can just donate to money. Like, that's why I want to start my own foundation. I do want to put a lot of money into charities, into foundations, into my own foundation. Like, I want to be able to support a foundation. I want to always be able to donate money to causes. I always want to give back to kids around the world that aren't as lucky as us when we grew up. That's my big thing on my foundation and charities in the future of my own. That's where I want the money to go. And I will be donating a shit ton of my own money to those causes. But right now, I don't have that amount of money. I have to build myself up to get there, that I can give this money. And like whatever I can give right now, I do give. If I have $20, I'm go donate that. I put that into my foundation. I put that into the relentless give back that me and my friends are doing in Kamloops. I give back to that, and that's all I can afford right now. That's what I'm telling you guys. Like, you don't have to go donate $100 every week. You don't have to do this. A big thing is you can donate your time. Everyone has an hour a week to donate. Be an example in this world. Impact the world by helping those who need help. Be a positive impact, not a negative one. Like, go donate an hour at a local charity. Go donate an hour at a local fundraising event or something like that. Just give back. And don't say I don't have the time or money, or I'll donate when I'm rich and have money. Like Tony Robbins always has said, is if you're not willing to donate 10 cents of a dollar, you're not going to be donating $1 million when you have $10 million in your bank account. Like, and that is so true, because a lot of people are like, oh, I'll donate when I'm rich. No, you won't. That's just an excuse that I don't want to give 10 cents of my dollar right now. And that's kind of sad to think, because you should be giving to those people in need. Like, I just started. Like, I always wanted to get into volunteering and helping out, but I never knew how. But I took the leap, and I started emailing all the charities and local companies in town that are foundations or whatever. And then I started getting replies back, and I picked the one that seemed suitable to me, that I would seem like I would enjoy doing, which is every Tuesday, Thursday. Well, I only go Tuesdays, but there's a cooking van that the Salvation Army here runs, and pretty much we cook the meals in the truck and then we hand them out to the homeless. And the homeless know like the location we were at, and they all come up there, they line up. Like today I got to hand out the food to them. Like the other rest of the people, the group of us, like there's 4 of us, they cook the food, they make the meal quickly, and then they give it to me, and I get to go hand out to the food. And just seeing the gratitude on these people. Like, the sad thing is most of these people are like my age, 24 to 30, and like some are married, and it's just sad to see that they're in this situation. Then you hear some stories like why they're there, and it's because their parents were drug addicts and this is the only way they were raised. And it's just sad to hear. And like even last week when I went, it was negative 20 outside. These people didn't have a home, and we still had, I think it was 120 people come just on a negative 20 night, just for a one hot meal. And that's why I'm saying just donate an hour. Like the one guy that I work with was a principal actually at a rival basketball school in town. He retired a couple of years ago, and now he donates his time. And now me and him set up our schedule so we can do it together, because we all love talking about sports, and he's a really nice old gentleman, and it's fun. Like, we have fun cooking the meals. We have fun interacting with the people that are coming there. It's a lot of fun. And I never thought it, because they're all older people that I'm there with, because they're mostly all retired who just want to donate their time. And that's awesome to see that all these people that are retired, they go give 2 hours a day to this cause to help the homeless in Kamloops. And that's just something I want everyone to do. So like, that's my main message in this podcast, is give back in any way possible. It can be an hour a week and even an hour a month. Pick something, give back, give $10 a month to a charity, give some your old clothes to a charity. Just do something that's going to help the world. And like I said, be a positive impact on this world and not a negative one. That's a major thing I want you to take away from this, is that's what a lot of people aren't. They're just kind of sliding by through the days, and they're not being constantly positively impacting how they live their life, the people around them, and that's something everyone should be doing. So I know this wasn't that exciting of a podcast, and it wasn't that informational, but I think it's a great topic that everyone should kind of expand their knowledge on. Go find local charities in your town. Go find fundraisers. Go help out. Go donate your time. Donate a little bit of money if you can. And just give back in general. And that's it for this podcast. I hope you guys liked it. I honestly want to say thank you so much for the support over the last, I'd say month and a half, 2 months. This podcast has expanded about 15 to 20 new listeners every podcast. And that's crazy. And just thank you guys. Thank you for all the positive feedback. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday, Wisdom, on the Self Investment Academy podcast. Bye.